Welcome back to another edition of All or Not According to Jack with your host, Jack Toledano. Um, so, I haven't recorded in a couple weeks because I've been down in Florida visiting my parents. It was a very good visit. I think I did one episode in my parents' den or living room, whatever you want to call it, foyer, uh, where I talked about the World Series briefly and how the Yankees mucked up Game Five, but we're past that and onwards and upwards. So, couple things to cover in this episode today. So, number one, I'd like to offer a very humble congratulations to my friend Pete Pardo on hitting 100,000 subscribers with his Sea of Tranquility channel. That is awesome, Pete. Uh, I can say I knew Pete when, but in any event, so Pete's got some great content, on the channel. Hudson Valley Squares, in the Prague Seat, in the Monsters Den, uh, for Fusion Friday, which is one of those once or twice a month things. He's got in the Funhouse on a weekly basis with Martin Popoff, the great Canadian journalist and book writer. I hope to be writing a book or two in the future, but we'll see where that goes. Um, but anyway, congratulations, Pete. That is just awesome. I don't think I will live to get to 100,000, but I'd be happy to make 10,000. Right now, I'm trying to work to get to 1,000, but one step at a time. But there's a couple reasons, and I specifically asked Pete to come to this episode and watch because so before I went away, I uploaded a few concert videos, and one of them that I put up was Keith Emerson performing as a headliner at something called Nearfest, something that Pete and I and several of our friends attended eons ago. Um, so, couple things. So, since it's your anniversary, Pete, I wanted to share this with you, or not your anniversary. This is you hit 100,000 subscribers, and I was looking at other old videos that I could share for people, and in particular, uh, two people that wrote into the episode that I put up of uh, Keith Emerson playing Carnival 9. Greg Fenton, 4275, and Jerome Yankee, 9443. Uh, so they requested if I had any other videos to put up. So I do indeed have one other that I can put up for them, the song Hoedown. So I will be putting that up. But while I was searching for that, I found some old pictures from back in 2006 when Pete and I attended Nearfest. So, Pete and everybody, I wanted you to see this. So, check it out. I am going to share. So here we go. And no, it is not going to remain blank. And I did something really dumb. I recorded earlier and I had to scrap it because the pictures didn't show up. Because I just tried to do them in some old odd antiquated way. But so instead I put them in PowerPoint. So here they are. Come on. There we go. So here's and nothing fancy. I'm not going to put them up in the actual, slideshow. I'm just going to show them this way. So this is what, seven of us actually hanging out in the parking lot, uh, in a parking garage before Nearfest was going to start. So there's Greg Stewart, Dave Kime, myself, Pete, uh, Steve Fleck, our friend Grant Kickert, who unfortunately passed away last year. We really miss you, Grant. And this gentleman, I do not know who this is, so maybe Pete, you can tell me who that is. Just, write it into the chat. Okay, so let's go to the next one. This is Steve, myself, and Pete. You notice this is before we all turned gray. This is, what, 18 freaking years ago. Uh, so I'm 60 now. I was 42 at that time. Notice I still have a black goatee, no white yet. Pete still has dark hair, no white yet. I think Pete's about 2, 3 years younger than me, something like that. And no grays on good old Steve yet. Let's go to the next one. This is our buddy Grant. We really miss you, Grant. You're a lot of fun to hang out with. Uh, I love that Mad Hatter hat that you're wearing. Uh, Someday we'll meet again. This is Steve with a I don't know who these guys are. Uh, I don't know if they were a band at Near Fest that day, but Pete, maybe you again in the comments, maybe you could tell me who these gents are. Pete again, well, dark hair, no grays just yet. Okay, on to the next one. This is the five of us, Pete, Steve, Grant, myself, and Dave Kime. So that's that. Looks like we're having a burger outside at night. I think on night two, I don't know if this was before or after the night session or after the, before or after what the heck's their names. Keith Emerson went on stage, but we'll see. Last picture. This is myself with Billy Sheehan. So last year, in the last video that Pete did with me, he commented that we had seen the Winery Dogs last year, and Billy Sheehan is in that band. Billy was also in the band Niacin, who had performed. I He performed right before Keith Emerson on day two of the final day of Near Fest, and so while we're on the subject of niacin, I also found a 2-minute clip of niacin. So in the comment section, folks, granted, it's not a full video, but please let me know if you want me to put it up. I can put that up as well. Unfortunately, I don't even know the name of the song. It's an instrumental. You have Billy on bass. You have a guy playing Hammond organ, which I love the Hammond organ, and you have a drummer. 2 minutes of great fusion playing. So let me know if you would like to see it. I will put it up for you. So I will stop sharing. Actually, I'm gonna share something else now. So let's go back, and this is what I want to share for you folks. So if you go to playlists, come on, you go to concert footage, view concert footage. I have a shit ton of concerts that I have put up. I have not released New Day Yesterday by Jethro Tull yet, or Pure Evil by Iced Earth, but those are coming up any day now, so stay tuned. I started doing this back in March. KK's Priest, I have a couple. Back in May, Saxon Uriah Heep, bunch of videos. Symphony X back in June. Back in 2010, Kiss. Also 2010, Rush. Don Felder, put that up. This was August of this year at the local park that near where I live in central Nassau, Long Island. I can't believe that Don Felder playing Hotel California only got 57 views. So please help me out, folks. He does an amazing job here, so check it out. Um, Accepting KK's Priest back in mid-September. Jethro Tull from 2008. More Kiss. More KK's Priest and Accept. More Rush. The Keith Emerson Live Carnival 9 at Nearfest. So you will be getting the Keith Emerson Live playing Hoedown very soon from Nearfest. So check that out. I also put up Heaven and Hell, Judas Priest from 2008 at Jones Beach. So please check them all out. Again, I want to offer my sincere congratulations to Pete Pardo for reaching 100,000 subscribers. That is just freaking awesome. Uh, Keep up the great work. Keep being an inspiration to us all, Pete. And I wish you well. And I will be seeing you in, I guess, less than a month at SoT. Fall Fest. Coming up in Newburgh, New York, at the warehouse. If you want more information, go to Sea of Tranquility. Pete put up a short video talking about that. He also talks about that in his video where he thanks everybody for 100,000 subscribers. He mentions my name very briefly. So thank you for that, Pete. And you know what? I will speak to you soon. Coming up, I am going to be recording my top 100 all-time metal um, songs. So stay tuned for that. Uh, I'm going to do that in 3 episodes. So that's going to be very cool. So stay tuned for that. And we will speak soon. Have a good one. Bye.